Just what you think of y'all's draw and just some of the familiar faces that y'all might see this weekend?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, got some teams in there we've already played and had success on them in the past. So I think we're in a great spot.
You know, what did you see from that last performance y'all had against Auburn, and just how you feel like this offense can get back into its form?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't come out prepared. Could have definitely taken it a little more serious. I mean, had some guys kind of banged up, which didn't help. But, got to flush it and move on. That's all we can do.
And then what do you think this week of preparation is going to look like compared to last week, because it'll be a week between games both times?
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot different. I mean, we always kind of practice with a lot of intent. So should be kind of fine in that category. So, showing up every day, having a lot of intent, and going forward from there.
Being somebody who's been in this position before, what do you kind of impart wisdom to some of the younger guys who have stepped in their first regional?
Yeah, I think it's just about not making it more than it is. I mean, obviously, very important games. It's postseason baseball, but you can't put too much stress on yourself. Me as a freshman was definitely pretty nervous, showing up in postseason baseball, but, just about not putting too much stress on yourself.
Coach earlier talked about y'all's ability to respond to losses this season. What is it about this team that's been able to kind of bounce back from those losses, like the one y'all had against Auburn?
Yeah, I mean, we've done it all year. We've had some series that we should have won, had a close series with a couple teams in conference that, didn't go our way, and, the next series we always showed up. So that's what we're going to do. We didn't show up against Auburn in the SEC tourney, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world, and, we're going to show up in this regional, and we're going to do our thing.
A year ago this time, just definitely some disappointment missing the tournament. Just what was the biggest thing you saw from your program and your team as a whole that y'all got to be back to this stage and hosting a regional this time around?
Yeah, I think just the consistency of our team. I mean, again, like I kind of just said, when we lose a game, lose a series, it doesn't affect us too much. We show up the next day to practice. We have high intent with whatever we do, and we go forward from there.